Thursday morning, and as you might be able to tell, there's a little bit of fog, which is causing some amount of issue, as our flight that's supposed to leave at 11:30 is been delayed to 12, and then 1, and then 2, and then maybe back to 1:30. It's a little unclear. As long as we get to LAX for our flight to Melbourne at 9 p.m., then I'm fine. But it's a little touch and go at the moment. We've been in the line for about an hour now.
Seriously?
I don't know.
Hooray.
Well, it's 1:30, and we were supposed to have gotten on a plane over 2 hours ago. And it's not foggy here anymore, but that doesn't mean it's not foggy in Seattle. It's foggy in Seattle. That's been the problem. In fact, apparently the plane that we are on needed to get out of Vancouver to get to Seattle to come here, and that was part of the delay. Anyway, apparently our flight now leaves here in about half an hour?
2:40, I thought.
So an hour?
Yeah, let's say that.
And the gentleman at the Delta desk said that we should make our connection in Seattle with a bit of a run. And was that a bird? Is there a bird in here? Okay, cool. There's a bird inside. But if we don't make that flight, then he's got seats for us held on a later flight from Seattle to LA, so we'll still make the LA to Melbourne connection.
Are we there yet?
We're not there yet. Okay, update. It's 4:35 and our flight starts boarding 5 minutes ago. But we have the flight, the later flight. Ben almost fell over. We're on the train. He's not wearing his shoes yet because security theater. And anyway, we'll be getting on the plane immediately. But we'll be getting to LA in enough time to hopefully have some dinner and then get on our plane, or a late lunch, or whatever. We'll eat some food.
So when the gate agent was processing Ben and I after clearing Kathleen, she had to call the gate and say, hey, can you release gate control for a couple of seconds while I get these two guys through? And they're like, yeah, no problem. Because the gate had already been like, no, we're locked. You know, everybody who's on the plane is going to be on the plane now. And she's like, no, I need to put these two guys on. So they did that. So that's that. They have started boarding.
Well,
So no time for Starbucks.
And I really need to pee, but maybe no time for that either.
We're on the ground in LAX, and we know our gate, and it's in a different terminal, so now we're on a bus, driving across the runway? Across the runway. Sure, why not? Why not do that? Well, the seats come with a pillow and a blanket, obviously, and a little gift pouch in which is a tiny pen and a face mask and earplugs. I am gonna sleep. I'm actually really excited about that. Oh, there we go. Hey, it's 8 a.m. Do you feel refreshed?
No! I mean, I slept an hour at a time every hour. I'd fall asleep and wake up and fall asleep and wake up.
I also had a fitful sleep on the plane. was fairly solid.
Yeah, that's good.
But I woke up a lot and my ass hurt and I kept trying to roll onto my side, which it turns out is not possible.
Can't do it at 90 degrees.
No, and I had a larger guy to my right, so he was encroaching a little bit.
You want to use him as a body pillow?
I might have done that. I don't know what I did while I was asleep. But anyway, we got on the plane at 9 p.m. at LAX on the Tuesday night, and here we are, 8 a.m. on Thursday morning in beautiful Melbourne. And it's time for second breakfast, because plane breakfast was actually quite good.
Yeah, I was surprised.
But-
it wasn't what I would pay money for in a restaurant, but
No, and there wasn't enough of it,
yeah,
is I think the key.
yeah.
Wait,
A bronut. Bronut.
you want a bronut?
At least they get the pronunciation on there too.
Yeah.
I'm okay for a bronut right now.
It's a brioche donut. Okay.
We've just found our first ute.
I love utes. That would mean that's a Holden Commodore, probably. I don't know that much about all the cars, unfortunately. Australian marks have their own vehicles, and I don't know that much about them. But I'm looking forward to seeing more of them.
I got the same thing as Graham with this lamb eggs Benny, but also I got a little hash browns.
This is a European cafe, and they had a Spanish breakfast, which they described as a hot pot of Spanish sauce with baked eggs and chorizo. So here's my hot pot of Spanish sauce with chorizo inside it and some ham on top as well. So I have the Mediterranean feast.
I like to hold my breakfast in all my hands, so I opted for the brekkie burger. I think it's going to be good.
And now, the best part about a well-cooked Eggs Benedict. Oh. Oh.
Those have got to be free-range eggs.
Oh yeah, look
Look
at
how dark
look
they
at
are.
the color on that.
Yeah.
This is also delicious, by the way. It's pulled lamb.
Good job picking breakfast, Ben.
This place looked cute.
Okay, thus reinvigorated by breakfast.
Food!
We have two brief quests to accomplish before we continue our day. One is this boy's belt exploded on the plane.
Yeah,
And
and
they-
my pants are, I gotta do the old walk around with like fingers in my belt loops.
Yeah. And then the other one is that we got to go to a Vodafone and see if we can get that little mobile hotspot that I got last time working again, and what the cost for that would be. Because right now I'm on like the Rogers Roam Like Home, which is an extra $12 a day, which I'd rather not if I can possibly avoid it. We only have to walk back a block through this gorgeous covered arcade.
It's so nice.
It's so nice in
So
here.
arcade means a different thing than what I thought it means.
Oh,
Right?
well,
Because you guys were like, there's an arcade and it's just wall-to-wall stuff. I was
Well,
like,
it's not-
oh, like a bunch of pinball machines.
oh,
and-
okay,
and
no,
cabinets and
not
stuff.
like a coin arcade. So the arcade just means like a passageway or a.
I did not know that.
So like a shopping arcade is like this, which is like a bunch of shops,
Right.
all in like a, like an outdoor mall,
Yeah.
basically an open air mall. And then yeah, you have like a coin arcade or a video arcade or whatever.
Is it just that North America kind of adopted it to
Well, because
specifically-
North America doesn't have this kind of arcade. We have malls,
Right. Right.
and
Okay.
these I like better because you can do all the same shopping at a mall, but then at the end of it, you're somewhere else.
Yeah. Well, so you're still kind of outside.
Yeah, you get to see more of the city. I like it.
You know when you should wear a trucker hat?
Broadcasting live from the infinite dimension on an episode of Doctor Who. Here we are.
Yeah.
I bought a belt. I feel supported, both in friendship because they took me here, and also through pants and my dong not flopping around on the streets of Melbourne.
You will very quickly learn to be shamed out of pronouncing that R.
Yeah, Melbourne. That's it. All right, there you go.
Yeah, they put those extra letters in there as a trap for foreigners. The tallest woman they have on here is 5'8", which makes me a friggin' behemoth at 5'6". Currently at 5'6", the ideal weight is 9 stone, 13 pounds.
Well, that's good.
I don't even want to know. I don't need that self-deprecation today. I found my first. Also, I've got the camera now. I found my first major distinction from Australia and Canada.
Yes.
Besides, obviously, that it's this bright and sunny in October.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen anybody wearing flannel here.
You're right. Actually,
like,
yes.
Like, I legitimate, like in Canada, you see it all the damn time.
Yeah.
And actually to the point where when I'm walking around Victoria and I see another person in flannel, we actually make eye contact and nod at one another.
Like you're in a club.
Yeah, yeah.
What I wanted, I wanted to make a note that people here dress very, very well, but I didn't want to say it right after that, implying that flannel is not dressing well.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't want to be like, yeah, no one here wears flannel because people here dress well. But no, you are correct. Also, unrelated, people here dress very well.
It's
Yeah.
a stylish city.
Yeah.
We go see the jail. We are going to follow in this tourist group.
Oh, this is the jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's what's up with the jowl. There's two parts of this thing. There's the main part, the biggest part, which is the museum of the old jail, which is self-guided, which is probably what we would want to do. There's also the Experience the Watch House, which is like a whole thing. You get arrested, there's like a guy yells at you.
I'm already hard out on this.
Yeah. Now, that part isn't even available today because they're filming in there. Because that's not available, the regular experience is at a discounted rate, so it's $5 off each.
So it's $23
Yeah.
to go look at an old jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
No, I have
I
not.
have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Is it,
Let me tell you. I've been to two actually. I went to the one I remember vividly was in Ralston, Wyoming, and getting to see where they used to kill people was very creepy.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, it's odd, like the gas
Well,
chamber. And
I
whatnot.
don't
but then
know
also
that they're
getting to
gonna
see-
have this.
To walking through the cell blocks, getting to see like solitary confinement. I'm also big on like prison movies, after a fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, especially women's prison movies, but.
Hey, Ben. You might not be able to use this now.
Absolutely use that. Make Beige out to be the lech that he is.
Yeah.
He said that. He knew we were filming.
Damn it. Same thing happened in the other room.
What?
You're too light.
Oh, there's a tip.
Here, step on. Yeah, here. Come on in, Beach.
Step on the.
Oh, it's just me then. It's
You just step down really heavily.
There.
Oh.
Chris.
Jesus.
There. It's this.
I think the curse is about, I'd say about 190 pounds probably.
So as near as I can figure, Ned Kelly has achieved somewhat of a mythic, outlaw, anti-hero, sort of like Robin Hood level of mythos in Australia, because he has a cool mask. He wasn't robbing from the rich or giving to the poor. He was. I mean, you know, like fight the power, stick it to the man. He wanted to like secede a section of the state, this particular Australian state, so that he could be a criminal with his criminal friends. And yeah, I don't know that I necessarily see the appeal. It is a cool mask though, but people liked him in the day. That's why they were like, here, have my old plow. You can have this, and then they used the plow to make this armor. Neat, I suppose. He had a big beard, so he's got that going for him. There's literally a sign over there that's like, was Ned Kelly a terrorist? And spoilers, yes. Boy, this looks very uncomfortable.
I feel like it's more comfortable than getting shot.
Yeah, probably.
So that was spooky but informative.
I don't know how spooky it was, but I mean, here's my deal. I'm not like I don't believe in ghosts because I'm a curmudgeon who hates fun. I don't believe in ghosts because if ghosts are real, then every place on Earth would be so preposterously overhaunted that it would be like you wouldn't be able to walk 5 feet without running into some sort of ectoplasm incident.
Yeah, people die everywhere.
Yes. You know, where we're standing, people have died here.
Yeah.
Where you're standing, people have died there. Where you happen to be going to school or to work, definitely someone has died there.
Yeah. So now we are going to our hotel.
Speaking of death.
Yeah. What? Oh god.
Probably someone's died there too.
Yeah. Think about that.
Yeah.
But we're going back to the hotel because we can finally check in. So
We're
yeah.
gonna go shower.
Yeah.
We have been out for a while. We went to Woolworths to get some groceries so that we can all have breakfasts and whatnot, which is great. This room is awesome. Kathleen and Beej are still out because Beej desperately needed to look at some boots, and we finally get to check in and have a shower. We all desperately want showers. And the trick is gonna be to not nap. And then we're gonna go back out and sit on a patio somewhere and have beers and stay awake until like 8 p.m. And then we should be able to rally back for tomorrow. So what I'm hoping for, good, because we bought bread. We brought breakfast foods and beers and things like that so that we can, it's so expensive to eat out here. Oh, wow. What in the hell? There's a whole bunch of Airstreams on the patio downstairs. What a cool view. Anyway, I'm gonna hop in the shower and cleanse my filth self, and at some point Kathleen will be back, and then all 4 of us will head back out again. So, yeah, you don't get to join me in the shower. Sorry, everybody. No, I said you don't get to join me in the shower. Even if you can't explain what these 4 knobs do. What is, they're unlabeled. I hate feeling like I have to solve some sort of video game puzzle just to shower. Now, because Australia has these outlets, which look like sort of sad ghost faces, but you can turn them on and off individually, which I like, we need one of these. And I bought a couple of these on the way down, and we've got to take this one to the other room for Ben and Beej. Hello. Welcome.
Does this smell weird to you?
Looks like you're drinking a scotch. It's your fucking sody pop.
Welcome. Do you have any Estes for me?
This does look like a Dark Souls outfit, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Yeah. Makes a fair bit of noise, and this isn't even iron.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
It's just a replica?
Yeah, no, they wouldn't let you try the real armor
I
on.
wouldn't think so. I just thought they would have made one out of iron, but
Yeah. You wanna have a go?
not really.